What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silver Shade here, back in Heat Death Survival Train. We're here to do some more minimal train challenge and engine tests here in the open beta version 033A that just recently dropped. And I'm so excited for this because we got in some of the new content, we got a new power core, and this allows me to get now 4 angry generators. And you notice, wait, where's my solar panel? Well, I'll be showing that later. It's because in the open beta version, we now have a recycler, so we can now change our train configuration on the fly. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get our challenge started here. Of course, I can't forget Mr. Cranky, because you know we got our 4 angry generators back there, and we got Mr. Cranky. So yeah, he's gonna be helping us out today. The time I want to beat is 9 minutes and 10 seconds. So I'm gonna get started here. We're gonna get the engine started. And here we go. We're gonna go full throttle out the gate because we've got, with our 4 angry generators, that should be giving us enough power. We may or may not need to crank Mr. Cranky, but I'm gonna go ahead and just gently crank it anyway, just to make sure we keep our power up. Let's see if I can't position it so we can kind of get an idea of our speeds as well. There we go. So it looks like we're at around 347. Yep, I think that's the max with 4 engines. Now I have done I tried this challenge just to experiment with 5 engines. Yes, you can get all the way with 5 engines. However, I was not able to. I know I wasn't able to beat 910. I don't think, or I might have been able to beat it, but I think we can do better with because the power was fluctuating. Because I'm pretty sure we can get better with 4 engines at a constant high speed. Because you know, with the 5, I had to keep fluctuating the speeds too much, and because it's still just draining too much power. So let's just see if we need to repair anything else. Yep, some things repaired here. All right, I think we're good. There we go. Yeah, so I think if you're playing this normally, I think at most 3, maybe 4 engines. I think 4 would probably still be a little overkill. It just depends on how heavy the train is. So yeah, at 3 or 4, anything over that I think is right now I don't think is necessary, because especially the power to keep these going is insane. Because especially if you're going to use like the 4 angry generators, you got to make sure you got enough fuel. And in each generator, if you want to go the full 12 minutes, takes 6 refined fuel, whatever you call it. So you need 6 of those for each one. So yeah, you may or may not have enough to keep that going. All right, so we're coming up on the first ambush site here. Whee! Time-wise, we're looking good, looking good. All right, let's just do some quick repairs, because they can be nasty. I think I saw one in the back. There we go. All right, we'll get back to spinning here. How's our power looking? Yeah, it's looking not too bad. Just got to keep it spinning here. try and keep our power up as much as possible. Good old Mr. Cranky. All right, we're coming up to the next station here. Power's good. Oh, gotta do a quick repair. There we go. Get back to cranking. Or coming up on station 69 or number 5, like I like to call it, but and now we'll be coming up on the railway switching station here. Yeah, the open beta's got a lot more features in it now too. We can now build a third platform, and there's now a new area past the solar farm to explore. So that's where I got the extra power core. All right, just got to keep our power going here. Keep the power steady. Gotta do a quick repair. Boom. All right, back we go to spinning. Keep it spinning. All right, so we're coming up on the last big ambush. Power's looking good. Oh, yep, getting shot at. I can hear them. Probably need to stop and do a quick repair here, because they through here can get pretty nasty. Yep, getting hit pretty hard. Let's do a quick check. Make sure the engines are good. Yep, we're good. Woo! Yeah, getting hit. Whoa! How's our power looking? Yep, we're good so far. All right, we're gonna do another quick check. Oh yeah. Yeah, they hit a few things. Oh yeah. Yep, I think we're okay. We're good. We are good, and power's looking good too. We're almost on final approach. Yeah, power's looking good. I think I can go ahead and stop with cranking Mr. Cranky here, because we're just about there. Yeah, power's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Turn the engine off. And we're gonna stop the train. Yeah, all right. Yes, we set a new record. Woohoo! Love it. Love it. Yes, that was freaking awesome. All right. So now that we've set a new record, it's probably the best we're going to be able to do for now. I mean, it might be possible with the 5 engines, but I tried it. I mean, if I really tried, maybe it was kind of rough. Like I said, I had to keep fluctuating the power too much. Now we're going to get to the engine test, and I'm going to show you what I mean with the 5 engines. Well, I'm going to meet you back at the first station, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to reconfigure the train and show you how to use the recycler. All right, we are back at station 1. So now in the open beta here, I'm going to show you how to use the recycler so that we can get how to change our configurations on the fly. First, let me just move this out of the way here a little bit. I'm just gonna stick this right there because I'm gonna eventually scrap that here in a minute. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, let me get my fuel out of here. I'm gonna get this angry generator emptied, and now I'm going to scrap it. Now, normally what would happen is when you scrap like a angry generator or a solar panel or an engine, you get these items here. Like here, you get the fusion core for the angry generators. You get for the like a battery. I think it's the advanced capacitor, and for the engines, like an engine part. And then you got the solar panels, a panel, and normally that's as far as you can go with it. However, with the recycler, now you go in here and you go all the way down. And now what'll happen is, because I've got I've got the fission core here, I can now put that in here and create a power core. And now that the power core is done, I can now go to build I can now craft an engine now because I have a power core. So what I've got to come over here is come to my fabricator, or a fabricator. I don't have one on my train right now. And I scroll on down here and engine core, and I can go ahead and make that because now I have a power core. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and let's plop this engine onto the train. Right there. There we go. Now we have 5 engines, 3 angry generators, and of course, Mr. Cranky. And what I'm going to go ahead and do for this, I'm also going to build, since we're not really doing any speed runs right now, so I at least keep an eye on the weather. Under survive, I'm going to need to build an electronic component. I'm going to build the weather screen right there. And let's go and let's get electronic component over here. I think that was it right there. And then we're going to build the antenna for the weather screen. Oh, I now need some more smart material, of course. So let's just build a couple, craft a few here since we're going to need them. There we go. I think that's good. All right, so now let's get the antenna built. It's under survive right there. There we go. How long for the storm? 11 minutes. Good. We're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and scrap this for the time being. So now we've got 5 engines are ready to rock and roll. So let's get this and just get the silver bullet moving. All right, we'll get the engine fired up here. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and just full throttle out of the gate so you can see how fast this thing goes. Flat out. See, this is the flattest part. So this will give us the most accurate reading of how fast this goes with 5 engines. So it looks like we're at about 420 flat out. So as you can see, the power drain is huge. It's almost 800. It kind of looks like it fluctuates back and forth. So I think it's because we went through a station, that's why. Now I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to kick it down to throttle 1. That's where throttle 1. And now here, it's now, because we've got the angry generators, it's, you know, a positive power rate. So it's going to charge. It's going to stay charged. So if we were to stay at this throttle all the way, we could probably make it as long as it's less than 12 minutes. But now if I kick it up to the next speed, we've got a negative. And the one thing I noticed, yeah, it goes back when if you do throttle one at the start, it would, you know, it would kind of go back and forth. I saw it negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Right at the beginning, probably because it was still pretty much at a full charge. But yeah, as you can see, it's draining power very quickly. So I don't think we'd be able to beat the record I set with the 4 engines. I mean, is it possible? Maybe. I'd have to probably really spin that dynamo. Because as you can see, I mean, the power's draining. I mean, we're almost below 1,000 already, and we're on the second velocity right now. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how fast this stuff drains. But like I said, in normal gameplay, you wouldn't be using, you probably wouldn't be using 5 engines. It's just there's better use for your power cores. But for something like this is just kind of fun to really push the train to the max. I'm just gonna see if we can get yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it past the first ambush. We'll see. I'm gonna probably fully throttle up here. That'll really drain the power, but as you can see, yeah, it's draining pretty quick. I mean, if I was spinning the dynamo, we might be able to speed that up a little bit, you know, stretch that out a little bit more. But I mean, this is just crazy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up here. So yeah, we'll see how far we can get. Constantly getting shot at, which is fine. Don't care right now. So we're not out of the danger zone yet, and we're almost out of power. Yeah, had I been spinning that, we might be able to get a little bit further, but like I said, it's just not the power. It drains it too quick. You have to fluctuate the power too much. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of fun though to be able to go this quick though. It really is. Go say bye-bye to those drones. So yeah, up there the train's out, and we're on a downhill now, but it's going to slow down pretty quick because we don't have we're not very heavy. We're heavy, but not too heavy. You know, as we add, you know, the extra engine, it did drop it did make the train heavier, so we will slow down slower than if we had less weight. So the lighter the train is, the faster it slows down. The more weight it's got, the longer it takes to slow down, just because it has all that momentum with all the weight behind it. All right, so that's 5 engines. We're now going to go ahead and go back to the first station, and we're going to configure this for 6 engines. That's right, we're going to do 6 engines. All right, we are now back at station 1. We've got our 5 engines, so now we're going to do our 6 engine test. So now I just got to make the engine component. And we'll be able to get the test underway. Engine component right there. Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to scrap one of the generators. So this is so cool. This is definitely a game changer. I like this. This will definitely help with the strategy of surviving, because if you find you're in a situation where it's like, oh, I need something, you know, like maybe I need another solar panel. Maybe I need a solar panel instead of an angry generator or something like that. You can quickly change things on the fly, especially if you've got a fabricator on board your train. All right, so now we're going to get our power core. All right, so we got the power core. And let's go ahead and get the engine component. All right. And now we're going to build our 6th engine. This is just insane. Absolutely insane, but I'm going to love this. Okay, there we go. And let me go and let me move the recycler to the back here. I'm going to keep it on the train this time since we're not really doing any kind of speed runs right now. So we're just going to just do that. And I'm going to just quickly save here so that I don't have to go through and reconfigure everything. There we go. Done. All right. So now we've got 6 engines. It's just crazy. And I'm not going to stop at 6. Oh, no. I'm not stopping at 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 engines. All right. How's the weather looking? 9 minutes. All right, let's go. I want to see this. Let's see how fast can we get this train. Here we go. We're going to go full throttle here out the gate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 6 engines at... Looks like we're going to hold it 490. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And look at that. Look at that power drain. Holy stromboli. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get very far, but wow. This is fast. Holy stromboli. I'm loving this. Wow. Oh yeah, if we get past that tunnel, I will be surprised. But wow, look at this. Look at that power drain. Oh wow. Yeah, 490 looks like you're capped at 490. Wow. Woo, this is fast. All right, yeah, we're out of the tunnel. I don't think we're going to make it to the next station. I think it's what, station 70, I believe it is. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Train's already shut off. But wow, that's quick. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, that is freaking awesome. Love this. All right, well, now that we've done 6, I want to see 7. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, I'll meet you all back at the station. Okay. All right, now we are back at the station. So now we're definitely going to be going more insane now. We're going to be going 7 friggin' engines. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to get the fuel out of these last 2. Actually, I'm going to leave the fuel in that one because we're going to need that. And I'm going to go ahead and scrap that angry generator. And let me go ahead and let me just move that to right there. All right, so now we need to go ahead and make our power core. Like I said, this is so freaking cool, this recycler. Oh, this is a game changer. I love this thing. All right, so now we got the power core. Now we got to make our last engine. Well, not last engine, because I still got more plans for these tests here. I'm going to try to see how many engines I can get on this thing and how fast we can go. Because there looks like there is diminishing returns. So I'm kind of curious to see, you know, how, if we get to the, if we get to a point where no matter how many engines we get, it's the same speed no matter what. It looks like we may be getting there. I'm not sure. So we'll see. All right. So now we're going to need... we're going to need a dense material. Yep, we can do that. And we're going to need 2 of the mechanicals. Oh, we're going to need a lot of smart material, though. So, no problem there. So, need a mechanical. Keep cranking on the smart material, because I know we're going to need it. All right, so do we need another mechanical? We do. And we need a circuit board. Not a circuit board, electronic component. There we go. Got that. And mechanical. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead as a precaution, just make some more smart material. And the reason is because we've got more engines to make. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're not stopping at 7. Oh no, we are not stopping at 7. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a... I won't save it just yet. I'll save it before we leave the station. All right, so now we're gonna... Oh, I gotta make the engine component. Ah! All right, where's the engine component? There it is. And might as well make another smart material while we're at it. And let me charge up. There's my batteries. There they are. There we go. We got that. And I'm going to just quickly slap them in the charger. Okay, here we go. 7 freaking engines. This is going to be freaking insane. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 friggin' engines. This is going to be nuts. You thought 6 was insane. Now we got 7. Woo! All right, we're going to do a quick save here. Saves time. There we go. And I'm just going to leave them on the charger for now. No biggie. All right. How's our time? All right, 6 minutes. That's all the time we need. All right, engine on. Let's go for 7 engine test. Right out the gate. Throttle 3. Woo-hoo-hoo! Holy stromboli. 7 engines at 5. Can we get 560? No, 559. Holy cow. Whoa, look at the power drain now. It's definitely not going to last very long, but look at this train go. Holy cow. Wow. I don't think these drones even stand a friggin' chance. Look at that. Holy cow. Wow. 559. Oh yeah, we're not even going to make it out of the tunnel. We are not. Yeah, we're not even going to make it all the way out just by the fourth station there. No way. Wow. Wow, that was fast. 559. Wow, that was quick. The power draw was crazy. Wow, but you know what? I'm not stopping at 7. Oh, no. No, no, no. I'm not stopping at 7. We got one more angry generator back there, and then I may remove one of the batteries. I'm not going to remove both batteries because it's just not going to, I don't know. I might try. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll remove one of the batteries. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we're going to be getting rid of that other angry generator back there. We're going to see how fast we can really go. All right, I'll see y'all back at the first station. All right, everyone, we are now back at the first station. Now we are going to do 8 friggin' engines. That's right, you heard me. 8 friggin' engines. I am really curious about this one. I really, really am. All right, let's see, where are we at? Here, power core. Yep, we need the power core. There we go. Now let's go get our engine component. We'll see if there's anything else we need to build for that to happen. And we'll pick our batteries up. All right, engine component. Where are you? Okay, so we need another dense material. We need that as well. Mechanical component. Okay, we're gonna need one more mechanical component. We're gonna need that as well. And might as well go ahead and while we're waiting on that, let's craft some smart material. Because we know we're gonna need it, because I'm not done with 8. Oh no. I'm not done with 8 engines. Oh no. There's a reason why I call it the silver bullet train, because this thing, my goal is to get this thing moving as fast as freaking possible. Of course, I didn't make the freaking engine component. No problem, though. So let's make that engine component. And as a matter of fact, since I already know ahead of time I'm going to need some of the items, let's start prepping them now. And more smart material. There we go. So now they're all prepped. And let's get this engine on the train. Let's get the frick out of here. Okay, there we go. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 friggin' engines. Let's friggin' go. All right. Throttle 3 out the gate. All right, can we beat 559? Oh, we absolutely can. Holy cow. 627. Oh, wow. Yep. 627 out the gate. And our power is, wow, dropping very, very quickly. Wow, look at this thing fly. Oh, wow, I love this. Oh, wow. Yeah, these drones here, they don't stand a chance. I mean, we are just gone. Wow. Oh, there's the power. Yep, we ran out of power before we even got into the freaking tunnel. Yep, that's as far as we're going to get. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to test 9 engines now. That's right, the big 9 engines. I'll see y'all back at the first station. All right, we are now back at the station. You notice there's a storm going on right now. I had to reconfigure the train since I didn't save it before, but that's okay. The storm is almost over. I like having this right here on the train when we're at station 1 so we can see when it ends. So yeah, the storm's about ready to clear out. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this configured for 9 friggin' engines. Oh yeah, if you think 8 was absolutely bonkers and insane, I think 9's going to be even more insane. All right, so now we're going to get the power core here. And of course I was prepping most of the materials as well during the storm, so we should be able to get this engine built just as the storm is ending. And then we'll be able to get out of here. Of course, I'm going to try to remember to save here before I leave. There we go. And there's our engine component. Awesome. Oop, into the wall. All right, so let's get back here and build this engine. Oh yeah, let's see, can I sneak it in here? Yes, I can. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 freaking engines. I'm loving this. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's get this saved this way I don't forget. Saved it is. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see what this thing looks like out of the gate. Engine on. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! Whoa! Holy stromboli. 693, 693, yes. Holy Strombo, look at this thing go. Look at the power drain. It's obviously, it's going to shut off much quicker because we're one less battery now. Yep, just like that, because it would have gone a little bit further, but man, look at this. Wow, that's quick. Woo! And of course, very impractical, of course. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we got one more engine. That's right, we're going 10 full engines on the Silver Bullet. You heard me. We're going to do 10 engines on the Silver Bullet here, people. All right, I'm going back to the station. I'll see you there. All right, we are now back at the station for the, looks like the last and final engine test. We are going all out here with 10 freaking engines. We are going out of here with our hair on fire, people. This is going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. I know this is definitely not something you do during normal gameplay, but this is absolutely freaking fun. Especially with the recycler. I do suggest trying this because this is absolutely fun watching the, you know, being on the train as it jets out of the station. Wow, it's just crazy. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to craft that. Oh, well, I can fix that. That's why we got the recycler. There, now we'll get the engine core. That's what we need. Yeah, I do suggest trying this. If you own the game, do try this. This is a lot of freaking fun. All right, here we go. Oh, I need one more of those and smart material. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I might make some extra anyway. There we go. And one of those, and another. You can never have enough smart material on you. All right, get that going, and we'll just craft another one. I'm not going to need any more after this. Because that looks like the max we can get right now is 10 freaking engines. So we're going to get the engine built, and then we're going to save the game. We're going to get out of here. All right, so engine number freaking 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 freaking engines. Obviously, this is not going to go very far because now we've got no extra batteries on the train. So we're not going to get very far. I'm more or less just interested to see how fast this thing's going to go. I want to see how fast it's going to go. All right, we got 12 minutes. We're good to go. Here we go. Right out of the gate. Full freaking throttle out the gate. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Wow. 7. Oh, we didn't even get it. I don't think we hit that. I think we may have got like 750 something on it. Wow. And then it's just dead. Wow. Wow. The power drain was just freaking insane on that. Wow. But look at that. That was fast. This was a lot of fun. Really was. I do suggest trying that if you own the game. And yeah, in order to get the extra power core, you got to get into the open beta. And if you're not in the open beta, all you got to do is in Steam, right click on Heat Death Survival Train, go to Properties, go to the Betas tab, and then select the open beta, and it should update. And then you'll be able to get access to the new content. Now, if you're depends on when you're watching this, it may already be out of open beta, so you may not need to do that. But as of right now, at time of this recording, this is the open beta version I'm in right now. So yeah, this was fun. I do suggest trying this out, especially experimenting with this recycler, Because as you saw, you can quickly change the configuration of your train. If you actually use up a power core by accident, like I did, you can then quickly come over here and switch it for what you need. So really, really cool. This was fun. And I hope to be able to do another minimal train challenge again soon. Depends on what's added to the game as it continues development. And with that, I want to thank everyone for watching. If you got value out of this content, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you've subscribed already, great. We do appreciate it because it does help us out. And with that, this is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point.